Hey, I'm Tina C of the L Stop. I'm about to interview Tucky Williams. Not only is she one of the main actresses on the show Girl Girl Scene, she's also the writer, creator, producer of Girl Girl Scene.
For anyone out there who hasn't seen it, could you maybe give a quick summary of what it's about?
Okay, well, it's basically about a bunch of young lesbians living in middle America, having lots of fun and not feeling sorry for themselves about being gay. It's pretty much based on my life and my experiences with my friends because we really enjoy being lesbians and we have a lot of fun with it. I've never really seen that before on TV. Usually it's someone struggling to come out or struggling with their sexuality, and none of us really are. We're all really cool.
Could you speculate a little bit as to why your show or lesbian web series as a whole have kind of taken off and kind of gotten their own cult following?
I mean, my show's been successful, like because of the dedication of the cast and crew, but also because I've watched enough lesbian TV to know what girls want to see and what they don't want to see. And I would say the big secret is girls want to see boyish girls with girly girls. And that's something you don't see a lot. You see girly girls with girly girls. And it's like, oh, that's good. I love that. And we have that on my show. But the boyish girls with the girly girls. I mean, that just lesbians love that. They want to see that because it's awesome and it's hot. There's that energy dynamic.
And I
Yeah.
saw before you said if you saw another couple that was trying to get sperm and have kids that you'd puke. I love
I
that.
offended a lot of people when I said
You
that.
did?
But yeah, I offended everybody who was trying to get sperm, uh, which apparently there are a lot of people. But they shouldn't be offended by that. It's because they're very represented in film and on television, so they're covered, they're good. But I really felt a need to address people who weren't doing that and weren't interested in that.
Sometimes you worry that because it seems to me that lesbians are maybe just a little bit more tuned in to, what's PC, what's the proper thing to say. Do you find that maybe sometimes your fans are getting a little bit more offended than perhaps other fans would at certain things that you say and do?
Yeah, I try to rebel against that, and I think one of the underlying themes of the show is that we're not at all politically correct in so many ways. Yeah, I'm not kowtowing to anyone, and I'm not trying to portray lesbians as
And how have people
saints.
reacted to the non politically correct part?
They're okay with it. I keep making these scenes, and I'm like, surely someone's going to be offended by this, and I'm disappointed time and again when people accept it.
So you're waiting for like the torches and the
I
pitchforks
want
and
somebody to be offended by something eventually, and nobody ever is. They love it.
well, maybe you need to do something that's a little bit more risque.
I did the strap-on scene. I thought somebody would get upset about that. No.
So what drives you? What motivates you to continually make the shows?
I was a meteorologist and I loved it, but I felt like I had to do something artistic to really be fulfilled. I like I like thinking that my work is inspiring other people or making them feel better about themselves.
So you're starting out on season two. Could you tell me a little bit about what happens? A little bit about season two?
Well, this season it's we have a new team and a new cast, and it's a lot higher quality, higher production value. I'm really proud of it, and I'm really proud of our crew and our actors, and everything's really good. We've really stepped up for season two.
Are there any tidbits, hints, little teasers maybe that you could tell me without giving too much away about season two?
And no one's really learned anything from season one. They're still they're still terrible. They've never matured past the age of 18 or 19. Uh, it's it's really fitting.
So just like it is in real life.
Yeah, I saw my friend Casey last weekend. She was a lot of the inspiration for me to make this show. It's all the fun I had with her, and I was like, we're exactly the same as we were 5 years ago. we haven't learned we haven't learned a damn thing.
Yeah.
We're still doing the same stuff. We're still trying to meet girls and being very unsuccessful. We're still going out and but yeah, having no luck.
So, to transition to your work on the real L word, how is that different than pretty much everything and everything you've already done before?
Okay, well, let me explain my involvement on the real L word. I'm not a cast member. What happened is, I'm being me, I'm doing my thing, and they're like, "Will you sign a release and let us put a mic on you?" And I was like, "Okay," because I'm not going to be a jerk and be like, "No, you can't film me." And I'm pretty easygoing, so I was like, "Ah, here, mic me up." Uh, okay, so that said, like I really don't feel like I'm on the show. They just kind of followed me a little bit. I don't know what's going to happen and what's going to turn up on the show, but it was very different and very. I never really got used to a camera being around. I couldn't act naturally, and people were surprised because I had my TV show, but it was a completely different thing. Like on my TV show, I know what I'm going to say and I know how I'm going to act, but having a camera and like a room full of people staring at me, it was like I just kind of froze up and didn't know what to do.
That must have been really weird for you. How did you handle it?
I tried to act natural. It was unusual, but I had a lot of fun. I really liked it. I didn't know how I'd feel about reality TV, but it was so much fun.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. I'm surprised to hear it was fun.
Yeah, it was a blast.
So, do you have any hidden talents?
I'm really good at knowing what the forecast is
Because you were a meteorologist.
because I was a
You
meteorologist.
went to school for meteorology then?
Yeah, I have a BS in Earth Sciences.
Which is my favorite kind of degree, a BS.
No, you know what's better is a bachelor's of journalism, which I have, which is a BJ.
Yeah. A BJ is definitely better. So do you have any other kind of hidden talents?
You want to see my nunchucks?
Nunchucks?
Yeah, I just got them. I'm gonna learn them so that I can do them in the show. Aren't they awesome?
Before I let you go, did you have anything else that you wanted to add? Anything else that you wanted to say?
The one thing I want people to know about the show that I say everywhere is it's free to watch. All you have to do is watch a commercial before the show starts. It's totally, totally, totally free.
Well, Tucky, I really appreciate you talking to me tonight. It's
Okay,
been
cool.
great.
Cool. Really nice to meet you.
It was really nice to meet you too. Have a good
All
night.
right, can we? All right.